To set a program in the 3508 temperature programmer, we first have to use the page key to access the program edit list. Then we use the scroll key to go through all the parameters in the program list. So at the moment it's showing as program number 1. Segments used, it's saying there are 2 segments used in the program. Holdback value is 10. Holdback is a very important parameter. Holdback prevents a dwell period starting to count down before the furnace has reached the desired set point. So in this case, a holdback value of 10 degrees C will not allow the dwell to start until the actual temperature of the furnace is within 10 degrees of the target set point. We can adjust this value using the arrow keys, so we could set this to a lower value, 5 degrees C. Next parameter, using the scroll key, ramp units, which are in minutes. We have a choice of hours or seconds or minutes. So ramp units in minutes is pretty normal for our products. Cycles, showing 1. This is the number of times a program will run before it ends. So we could set in a higher value. So 3 would mean the program would run the complete program 3 times before it ends. It's very normal for people to use just 1 cycle. Segment. So we come to the first segment. If we press the scroll key again, it shows us the type. There are a number of choices. We could have rate or time, dwell, step, wait, call, or end. I will just use a rate, which is ramp rate in degrees C per minute, because we've already set the units. The target set point, so this is the temperature in degrees C that we want the furnace to heat to. So I'll set in, say, 600 degrees C. Next parameter, pressing the scroll key, ramp rate, currently set to 0.1. This is degrees C per minute, so that will be very slow. So a normal setting for a furnace could be 5 degrees C per minute. Next parameter, holdback type. So we have the holdback value, which we adjusted from 10 to 5. So the holdback type, we have a choice between low, high, band, or off. We could switch the holdback off, so there will be no delay caused in the dwell starting from the ramp rate, but of course the furnace may not have reached the desired temperature. Low is used during heating. So if we have a low value, it causes the holdback to kick in if the furnace is below the desired set point. High is used for cooling, band is used for both, or again we could have off. So for heating, as this segment is, low would be the correct value. Segment number 2 is set currently to be an end, so I'll change this to be a dwell period. And this is the dwell time. I can set in hours, minutes, seconds. So I'll set it for 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes. Segment number 3 is currently set to an end, so I'll set this to be a ramp rate again. Target set point, I'll set to a higher value. Say 1100 degrees C. At a ramp rate, I'll go to slightly faster rate. Say 8 degrees C per minute. Next segment parameter is holdback type for this segment. Again, I'll use the value low because it's a heating segment. Next segment is 4. Again, it's set to an end at the moment. I'll set this to be another dwell period. And I will set the time to be 1 hour. Next segment is segment 5. I will set this to be a step parameter, and I will step down to 0 degrees C. So this will try and cool to 0 degrees C as fast as possible. Next segment, I will change, holdback type, I will switch off. And next segment, segment 6, I will set to be an end. Then it asks me what type of end, so I can either dwell at the temperature from the previous segment, so in this case 0 degrees C, or I could set to a safe output power, which would switch the power of the furnace off, or I could reset back to the original set temperature of the controller. So reset or any of those parameters are completely viable for our products. So I'll leave it on reset. And that's it. It brings us back to program number 1. So we can scroll through those parameters again. We can now see there's 6 segments used. Holdback value is 5. Ramp units are minutes. Cycles 1. Segment number 1. I can just decide to look at what segment number 5 is, for example, which is a step. Target set point 0. Holdback off. Segment number 6. So you can individually look at each segment. If I press the page key, I can return to the home display. Now to run that program, I have these 2 extra buttons on this instrument. So we use this run hold button. If I press the run hold button once, it says run hold to start. So it asks me to press it again. So it's like a confirmation. And now the program has started. So it's program number 1. You can see it says run. The output light will flash when it needs heat. And it's showing the program status. If I press the scroll key through this, it shows me that I'm in segment number 1, which is a rate. And it's showing me the time remaining for this segment. So the time remaining to get from where we are to the desired temperature. You can see it counting down in seconds. It shows the current program set point. So you should see this rising at 5 degrees C per minute. So in every minute this value should rise by 5 degrees. So you can see the value's just changed to 400. The actual temperature is very close to 400, so it's not applying any heat at the moment. And it tells us that the current segment type is a rate, a ramp rate. And the current target set point is 600 degrees C. And the current segment rate is 5 degrees C per minute, with no cycles left when it is finished. There's the total program time counting down. This is an estimated time based on a calculation. And back to program 1.